All right. In this video, I'll share with you some of the myths, rumors, and actual factual information about jobs which are there in Dubai, UAE. Okay. Now, before I do speak, if you see my energy levels low, I'm not keeping well because I've been under the weather for the past 3 days. While I'm recovering, I'm still not keeping well. Fever, cough, cold. So, taking just to show you, taking moxicillin, fever, and all that. Anyway, so I'll share my thoughts in this video. Feel free to let me know your thoughts as well. All right. Uh, Now, first things first. Um, Whenever I share any information that is on my videos, it is not information that I get from the newspapers. It is information that I get from people who are close to me, people who trust me, people who I've known to be in Dubai for very many years. There are newbies who do communicate with me because they see my videos, they send me messages, or people who are hunting for jobs. And when they send me, I ask them, "So how is the market? What do you feel is happening?" And I'm very aware of the fact that there's a little bit of a bias. For example, if a guy is struggling to get a job, he will say market conditions are tough. But if, on the other hand, a guy has a very good job or he's getting good job offers, he'll say market is exceptionally good, man. It's happening. So what happens is I have to take the extreme, very bad, very good, and come down to a balance. Now, I don't just take information from these individuals, I take information from people who are actually decision makers, multinational companies who are working as HR, or people who run a business, especially the ones who run a business, they will have a better insight. Now, there are some people, obviously, biases come into play. There are some people, hey, Dubai is finished, yeah, Dubai is completely destroyed. There's no hope in Dubai. Dubai will never get a job. And then there are those people who are in the honeymoon phase, and Dubai is the most happening place in the world. You can make millions, and because life is going good for them. So I have to take all this information from all these different sources, and it's not like just because one guy told me something, I immediately make a video. Hey, Dubai is happening, man. Dubai is great. I take the information, and sometimes I might sit on it for a week, 2 weeks, even up to a month, and then follow up with the person and then decide. And I need to also keep in mind what time of the month is it? Is it Ramadan? Is it New Year? Is it the beginning of the year? Is it the end of the year? So, based on all this, that is how I share the information. Okay. Now, keep in mind, if you're going through a tough time, if you're going through a very tough time, and I tell you that Dubai uh, is having a lot of opportunities, you'll say, stop bullshitting, man. There are people who have actually sent me messages, stop bullshitting, stop saying Dubai has good jobs, okay? You're only saying because you want people to take your service, so they come to Dubai. And then if I tell people that, the job market is getting tightened, and there are these guys who are having a better experience, they are like, hey Loy, stop creating fear, you're a fear mongering guy, you are simply scaring people so that people take your service. So either way, if I say it's positive, it seems that I'm marketing my service. If I say it's negative, it's fear mongering to take my service. So both the ways, it is like I get crucified. So that is where I tell people, look, you read the papers, you see what is on social media, you see what I have to say, you see what other YouTubers have to say, and see what works for you. What is happening in your life is your reality. But one thing is, I'm not one of those YouTubers or influencers who is going to give you information based on Glassdoor or some Google this thing. Oh, the salaries are so high. Oh, it's happening so great. I'm not one of those. I keep it very realistic. And many people get pissed off with me because they say I'm very negative. Okay. Look, I prefer to be realistic, and that is my style. You can always hope for the best, hope for becoming a millionaire, billionaire, rich guy, but you have to prepare yourself for the worst. And I believe, this is me, that majority of us, at least 80% of us, we will go through struggles in life until we find our firm footing. Okay, so I hope I got that right. Now, there are just a couple of pointers that I want to address. Now, first things first, there are there will always be plenty of jobs in the market. Anywhere and everywhere, there will be plenty of jobs, unless you're going through a black swan phase like a COVID, or you're going through, all the industries are shutting down because China is opening up, or that particular market segment is just started new. For example, a black swan event like that is weed, which was illegal in Thailand, became legalized. After weed became legalized, almost every second shop, every second business was selling weed, cannabis, all these other weed like this thing. And there were so many vacancies for weed. Everything weed, weed distribution, weed selling, weed marketing, weed dance clubs, weed karaoke, whatever. So this was not there. Then, for example, the cryptocurrency boom. All of a sudden, everyone was a cryptocurrency expert. Every vacancy was cryptocurrency. Every person was a cryptocurrency, you know, like PhD in that, and everything was cryptocurrency. So these are fads. These are trends. But these are not normal. Okay. Like, for example, now Bitcoin is at 75,000 US dollars, whatever. Fine, if it is at 75 or 100,000, how much money are you making? Are you making millions and billions? Or are you just a fan of the Bitcoin community and you're very happy? Like, are you seriously a multimillionaire? If it is benefiting you, great. Or you're just holding on to it and hoping it'll go to 100,000, 200,000. You know? So, see, there are, like I told you, there are always jobs. Sometimes there's a spike in the jobs. Sometimes there's a recession in the jobs, but there are always jobs. But if you're looking out for well-paying jobs, good jobs, that is not only a rarity, that is a struggle, because any jobs, any salary, yes, you can get. There's always vacancies. Go to Facebook groups. Go to I wouldn't recommend LinkedIn in terms of vacancies, but if LinkedIn is advertised, it is being advertised on LinkedIn through the company itself, the official company website or web page on LinkedIn, fine. If it is some guy, Mukbal Qureshi is advertising on behalf of 200 companies, that's all bullshit. Okay. They just want to take your data, they want to take your CVs, and they will market their own agencies and companies. And recruitment companies like Monster, then Gulf Naukri, Gulf Talent, Gulf Jobs, Naukri.com, what indoor in whatever these websites are, they will just advertise these fake jobs to get views, to get you to interact. But the only jobs that they really have in terms of vacancies are the very rare ones. Like I've always given this example, nuclear fission scientist. Okay, that you can't find easily. But if you're talking a salesperson, you can easily get, yeah. You don't even have to approach these recruitment agencies. I always get this question. So where do I look for? Look for the actual physical papers. Look for Facebook groups. And there are these WhatsApp groups which advertise the company name, info at the company name. But if they are asking you to send it to me, email, Gmail account, Hotmail account, Rediff, that's all bullshit and fake. Okay. One of the trends that I've seen happening right now, which is pretty firm, is they are getting people, but you have to work on your own visa. They will not process their visa because if, I take a new candidate, I have to spend at least 10,000 dirhams minimum per candidate. So if you apply and I'm taking out a visa for you, and after 2 months or 3 months, I found out you're the wrong candidate because you're bluffing and over marketing yourself, or all of a sudden you want to leave the job and you say, oh, my mother's sick, father's sick. So it creates a lot of inconvenience. So most of the companies want people to work on a temporary basis. They give you, a mutually agreeable salary, but they keep you on a temporary basis so that anytime things don't work out, people can part ways and they don't have to spend money on insurance and other government based subsidiaries that they have to offer you. Okay. So get ready for people to ask you to work on your own visa. The other thing is, this I've told you always, do not buy or believe the empty promises of the owner. Yeah, 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 we definitely will double your salary, or we'll increase it once you're on board, or this and that. All this is future. Nobody has seen the future. What they offer you here and now is your reality. The future, one day this will happen, one day that will happen. They can always keep changing. And remember this, even if they give you something in writing, they don't need to honor it because the law will always favor them. They'll say, this we gave you as a job offer. They will see they have enough and more money and resources to have a legal team. You do not have that. So you cannot take them to court. And please never challenge them legally. Don't piss them off. Don't piss off the HR. I've had a couple of clients who try to fight with the HR and take them to court. You will always lose. Then this is a common one which I get. Hey, what shit are you talking, man? My friend, he got a very big salary, or my friend is saying that there are all these vacancies, or it's a very good thing to take a visa. There are so many of these PhD experts on WhatsApp groups. So I tell them, okay, fine. Your friend got 50,000 dirhams or 30,000 dirhams, right? Can you ask him to guarantee you that he will offer you this job? Okay. He said, no, that people are getting 50,000, 30,000 per month, per month. Can he give you right now, within 24 hours, a job offer of 30,000? And then they, oh, no, no, no. He said, it all depends on the weekends. Okay, when can you give? 3 days, 5 days, 1 week? So when you start getting specific with them, then they start shaking. See, you can easily say, oh, my friend is very rich, and say, yeah, I can also say, oh, my friend Elon Musk is earning billions. My friend Jeff Bezos is, e-commerce business working. Oh, that guy. Yeah, these are exceptions to the rule. Is it a normal everyday thing? And if here's a thumb rule, if the person says there are so many guys earning very good salaries, tell him, can you give me a job offer with a good salary right now? And even incentivize, tell them, I'll give you my 1 month salary. Okay, give me a job offer right now. When you tell them, give me a job offer right now, then they'll start shaking. And whatever they overpromise, good salaries are there, good position. Can you get me a job offer right now? Then they will not. Can you give me a guarantee? They will not. And all these stories about, hey, you can take a visa easily, you can get a freelancer visa, you can open a business easily. Yes, you can open everything easy, but with easy and convenience comes, you have to spend money. You have to spend money, your hard-earned money. Only then things get easy. Nothing is for free. And please, if you're getting these Instagram stories and Facebook reels of a guy sitting in a nice expensive car and giving you big lectures about big money and all that, send them a message and ask them, can you give me a job offer right now? Since you are saying that these are very big, can you give me a job offer right now? Right, and give you. Either he'll say no, or he'll ignore your message, or he's one of those hounds who's waiting for someone to fall into his trap, and then he will take money from you to give you fake promises, but they'll never give you a confirmed job. Don't buy and believe. These guys are all doing for clout, they're doing for views, they're doing for subscribers. Don't fall and believe into all this. I'll give you just one last point. Okay, one final point before we conclude. Everything sounds good in words. Everything sounds good online, on social media, on LinkedIn. All our experts and all that, they are just doing it just to gain popularity, to be experts, to position themselves well, to give you empty words. I'll openly challenge and tell you this. Write them an email or a message or whatever. Tell them, okay, you're saying Very good jobs are there, right? Very big salaries are there, right? Very big this and that. You give me all this gyan. Can you give me a confirmed job right away? Can you give me a confirmed job, confirmed salary? And as commission, you can take 1 month's salary after I get it. Just take it full for you. Nobody, none of these influencers, these people on social media, Instagram reels, Facebook reels, they are only talk. It's hot air. Nobody's going to help you. You want to find the real truth, the reality, fly down to that country, go to that particular place, see it with your own eyes, with your own effort, and you'll realize 99.99% of all these guys are just taking you for a ride. That's it. Okay? I've been in the UAE for quite a number of years to know the reality. I guess you guys have to know it. Good, bad, ugly, feel free. Let me know in the comments below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.